Hello and welcome to WondersCraft, where technology meets craft. Whether you're a millinery lover or a creator, you're in the right place.
Welcome back to Crafting with WondersCraft. So today I'm going to take you on AI tutorial. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to use AI to design your custom fascinators for wedding or for sales. Alright, so firstly let's head over to Pinterest. Now you search for trending fascinators that you know that you can recreate. All right, so you're going to search for that, and you're going to search for an outfit that will go with that fascinator. Now that is not very necessary because you can decide to just use your picture, but since I want everything to look so professional, I'm going to just save a beautiful outfit that I can use and generate the prompts so that you understand what to do at every point in time in case you do not have professional pictures to use. All right, so open your Pinterest and search for fashion inspiration ideas. You're going to see lots of dinner gowns, beautiful gowns that you can use. So you just open one and download the image. All right, now you go and download the image of a fascinator. So you tap on the search button and type fascinators or trendy fascinators designs. All right, so you're going to save any of these fascinators. Now while saving a fascinator, choose a fascinator that is on a mannequin and it faces the camera. So choose anyone. I had already chosen the one I want to use for this tutorial, so I'll just go ahead and create it. All right, so for instance, you want to create this, just come here, click on these three dots and click on download image and download it. All right, so that's easy. Download as many as you like, and like I said, let it be a fascinator you can recreate without struggling. All right, so once you do that, you go to ChatGPT and drop this prompt for ChatGPT. I'm going to leave this prompt in the description box, but in case I forget, the prompt is going to be, I want to wear this dress and this fascinator in the same matching order. So I need a prompt that I can give to my image generating app to put this dress on me and this fascinator without changing my looks, my face, my background, my skin tone, or my jewelries. Right, I had already uploaded the pictures that I want, so just come click on this plus sign. All right, this is the plus sign. Upload the image and drop this prompt. All right, now ChatGPT is going to create a prompt for you describing the dress in detail and the fascinator. So you're going to copy it and take it to any image generating app, whether Gemini or Grok. Now in my next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Grok for free, even though it is limited. But if you want to be generating pictures like this, it can go for it. So you go to Gemini and paste your prompt. I'll be using Gemini, so you can use whatever generating app you have. Okay, so when you open Gemini, this is the interface. You click on this plus sign. For those that doesn't know how to use Gemini, if you do not have Gemini, go to Play Store and download, or Apple Store, or you check it on web. Check it on web. Open your Chrome and check. But this is the app. So when you open the app, this is the interface that you will see. It will tell you welcome. You click on this plus sign here to upload. So you click on photos, not images. Click on photos. This is where photos is. Oh, it has returned. This is photos. Click on photos and choose any picture that your face is, that you're facing the camera. Okay, any picture that you face the camera and your hair was maybe well styled. But if you do not have such image, you can generate it. If you do not have such image, you can generate it. So I'm going to just choose this. As you can see, I have done a whole lot of it. I have used a whole lot for my brand. Okay, and I've made a whole lot of sales with these generated fascinators. All right, so I'm going to use this. I'm not going to use the full image. I'm just going to use this. Let's see what it will give, and then I'm going to upload the fascinator and the dress. This is the fascinator and this is the dress. Okay, so I'm going to paste the prompt. Did I copy the prompt? Let me go and copy. Yeah, I think I did. I've copied, so I'll come and paste the prompt here. All right, so I only need the prompt. Only this one, I'm going to cut it off. All right, I cut it out. So this is the prompt. I needed to do a correction somewhere on my head. Position it naturally and proportionally on my head, right? So I'm going to send. Using my uploaded photo as a best image. Okay, replace only my outfit with the elegance fitted long sleeve. All right, so I'll send. All right, so this is the result. As you can see, that heart sits perfectly well on my head, so I can go ahead and change the color. So I'm going to save this. All right, then I'll go and tweak the prompt and change the color to white. I can change it to red, I can change it to whatever that I want. I can just tell Gemini to change the color. So I've gone ahead to tell it to change the color to white, and it's loading. Woo! White is so beautiful. Have you seen that? Go ahead and save it. And like that, you can change it to different colors, and that is it. Let's try it with another image. Okay, so I'm going to change this. The prompts will be different. Oh, it's true. I'm going to leave this prompt in the description box. Alright, so that you can use it to create. You can edit it. You copy and edit. Alright, you copy and edit. Like if I'm uploading a photo here, I'm going to edit it to the fascinator that I want. Now I'm going to, okay, let me try to put this fascinator on my head and see how it will go. Okay, I'm going to edit this. Just make some small changes. Replace only my outfit, okay. You can use one dress to, wear on different fascinators. So you don't necessarily need to change the dress. After all, the aim is not to model the dress. The aim is to model the fascinator, right? Change the dress color to match the fascinator perfectly in a vibrant. No, this is way to change. It is not the vibrant sky blue. Place the matching sculptural cinnamon fascinator. It is no more sculptural. From the reference image on my head, the fascinator should have the same dramatic spiral design. It is no more spiral design. It should have the same dramatic beaded design. Elegant loops. Is there loop? Elegant bow. Okay, they were trying to describe the other fascinator, but yeah, that's how to edit it. Observe woven cinnamon texture in the exact same sky blue. Okay, as the dress. Position it naturally on my head. Do not change my face, facial looks, facial features, expression, and all of that. Alright, so let's see how this one will come out. I'm telling you to make it to a close shot, a shoulder. Make it a shoulder close shot, because the aim is to showcase my fascinator, not the dress. Alright, guys, this is so cute. Look at this, oh my god, this is so fine. Look at how perfectly that hat is on my head. And the dress, oh, Gemini just finished work. Gemini has finished work. Look at this, so cute. So what I usually do to make it professional, all right, so I used to go clean up the photos to remove the logo. All right, so remove the logo. I usually use, let me go and save this photo. I did not save it, the first one. All these ones, I don't think I saved them. Let me save it again. Alright, so this is beautiful. Okay, and this too is gorgeous. Alright, so I'll just go to my editing app. This should be in another tutorial, but it's going to be on my YouTube Shorts. I'm going to show you how to remove any logo. Or let me just quickly do it. I hope this video is not so long. Alright, so just head over to Snapseed. I have two methods of doing this, but I'm going to show you this. The other method, if it will go, it is still good. So when you come to Snapseed, you click on add photos. You choose any photo that you want to edit. I've chosen like 3. I've added the photo to Snapseed, and I'll choose this one to remove this Gemini logo. Alright, I'm going to zoom it in. I'm going to zoom this in, and I'm going to click on this healing. Alright, and then I'll go and heal that place. I'll just tap on it. Tap, 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 tap till everything is gone. Alright, then I'll save it, and then I'll minimize it. Now that place doesn't look like anything was there. Alright, so I'll click on export here. Export is here. Let me click on my brush. Export is there, and I'll click on save, and I'll save back the photo to my gallery. So I'll do the same thing to the other two. Another way of removing logos is to take it to ChatGPT. I don't know if I still have access to upload video for today, and upload a photo. Okay, and you click on clean up image. All right, just click on clean up image, and ChatGPT will clean up the image and remove the logo. You can add clean up image and enhance. It will clean up the image and enhance it for you to be very sharp with higher resolution. So I prefer using ChatGPT though. So if you have watched this video up to this extent, do not forget to subscribe, turn on notification, share it with your family and friends. As you can see, it has finished, cleaning up this image and bringing out its sharpness. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on notification, and share these videos with your family and friends. And also, if you have not joined my membership, please do well to just encourage me with a little token on my channel membership, and that will push me to drop more mouth-watering tutorials for you. So thank you for always coming to watch my videos. To my returning subscribers, if you're a new person here, you're welcome. I love you so much. To have a nice life.